Guys, it's Joe Sullivan from Strength to Sullivan Way. I basically just wanted to make this little quick video because a couple of my friends and guys that I talked to online were asking me how I avoid tendonitis due to the fact that I'm benching relatively heavy, like between 80 and 90%, or between 70 and 90%. 3 times a week due to my implementation of Shiko bench cycles, because I really enjoy Shiko for bench and I really respond to it well. Couple that with some overload work with the reactive slingshot or the regular slingshot to just get the heavier weight in my hand, and I seem to do very well with it. But a lot of power lifters, they don't think about what they're actually doing when they grab the bar. When you're squeezing the bar, you're unintentionally using your flexors of your forearm, the ones that cause this motion. See that movement? You're causing them to contract, and not so much this motion, which is your extensors, which are these generally smaller muscles up here. And in doing so, and doing it so frequently, you can get really, really bad forearm tendonitis and like all throughout this muscle. And I know I deal with it on a day-to-day basis. It still hurts and it's still uncomfortable, but I do a couple of simple things to mitigate it and allow me to keep benching with such high frequency. Because I don't even know if you would call it tendonitis. It's basically just pain from overuse and fatigue. But because you're doing that so frequently, they get so worked and so tight, and you're ending up walking around with like your hand partially closed all the time. You want to have a complete balance. And I've heard good things about the finger extender things. You know what I'm talking about. You put a loop on all the ends of your fingers and just do this in order to work your extensors. But I kind of want to buy one, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But what I do, what really, really helps is before benching, throughout the day, like if you have time to just sit and do it, just stretch the muscle. Like either take your hand and stretch your flexors, hold it down, hold it for like 30 seconds, do it both sides. Just do that for like 3 times, like 3 sets of 30 seconds, and just hold. And then perhaps stand up and do it standing. Do it at different angles just to get different portions of the muscle. Do it like this. And then a thing that I really enjoy doing is stretch it. I'm pushing down to stretch the flexors, but then while doing so, it's a $2.99 lacrosse ball from Dick's Sporting Goods. Take it, and right at the origin, like of the forearm, or of the forearm flexor, right at the origin, just get in there and dig, just back and forth. It's gonna like jerk back and forth, and sometimes if they're really, really fatigued, you can even find knots and just work on it. It really, really will hurt. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like if any of you follow any of Kelly Starrett's YouTube videos, a lot of the stuff is painful. A lot of it hurts. But I really, really benefit from just stretching, actually like stretching the muscle and just loosening it up a little bit, because like I said before, I don't even know if I would call it tendonitis. It's more of a just general overuse injury or nagging pain because they're so tight. Because how many powerlifters who are benching close to 400, like, or mid 350 or 350 up to 450, how many of those guys are doing forearm extension accessory work? Like, a few of you are, I'm sure, but not the majority. So it's just any type of imbalance in your body is going to cause some type of pulling. Like whether it be if your quads are stronger than your hamstrings, you're going to get you might get patellar tendonitis or just pain around the kneecap. Like I said, I don't know if it's actually tendonitis, but just work on it like that. And another thing that I seem to benefit from adding in every now and again is either reverse grip tricep extensions for like really high rep, high volume, like nothing near failure, just getting blood into the tricep. And then think about it, when you're extending the muscle this way, you're unintentionally, but you still are working that extension portion of the forearm, as opposed to when you're doing a traditional tricep push down, you're working that flexor even more so. So just doing this, you unintentionally, but also intentionally if you mean to, you're working the extensors. And then along with that, I like to do reverse curls for the same methodology, like high volume, high reps, high sets, like nothing near failure. Just get blood into the area and work those extensors, because more than likely, if you're pressing frequently or if you're just doing a powerlifting routine in general, you are neglecting these muscles because they're not hit in a lot of movements. So yeah, try them out. Just stretch the muscle, beat the hell out of a muscle with the lacrosse ball. You can buy those sticks, or just take a barbell and roll it back and forth, and it will hurt. It really, really will hurt. But in doing so, I've been able to bench 3 times a week, even do some type of pressing 4 times a week, and it's taken me to a 400 plus bench press at 200 pounds. So try it out. Leave any opinions in the comments. If you think I left anything out, just add it in the comments. Like I always try to post, or remember to post, follow me on Instagram. It's just at Joe Myron Me with a Y and an O. And Joe Myron Me on Twitter, and add me on Facebook. And if you have any questions or any suggestions for videos, email me at josephsullivan93@gmail.com. I really appreciate the support I'm getting for these videos, and I will keep trying to add more quality content, even though I'm a one-man show. But alright, talk to you guys later. Thanks.